the type of rugby, the style of rugby that Pirates is playing is what I want to play. The kind of player that I want to be for Pirates is a reliable player.
Forward, hit the deck there. Back here, hit the deck. And sprint through to the 22, eh? Just one.
At my former club, I believe I was a reliable player. I was not the best. I was probably not even top 5. But I believe I was reliable. Like when they needed me to show up, I was there. My name is Davis Shimwa. Very many people call me Shim. Uncle Shims, Big Shims. I come from Rhinos Rugby Club. I played for Rhinos since 2020. Players at Pirates have been very key, I may say, in how I play rugby today, in how I look at rugby, in how I picture the whole sport. Here in Uganda at least. Me and Ivan, we talk, we have some discussions because of course he's my goat. So I've talked to him and every other transfer window. He said, why aren't you signing? What's stopping you from signing? In my previous club, we were training twice a week. It was we were building team, so we had a lot of raw talent, and most of the time the coaches spent was around teaching people soft skills. But at Pirates, if you come with those things, Coach Marvin is going to have a 2-3 minute session of passing the ball, but not a whole a 2-minute period in the session to pass the ball, but he's not going to come and teach you how to pass. And if you don't know how to pass on your left and right, and you don't want to learn on your own, that's how you're going to play rugby if they select you to play for them. Rugby is a game that doesn't change much. Most of the plays that are found at Pirates, we had them at Rhinos, just different names. Like you find here, it's called Fanta. The other side, it's called Coca-Cola. So blending in, and I think the hardest part about blending in is the intensity. Because at Pirates, it's really it's really intense. The whole session, everyone has come for their position. Everyone has come for their number. At my former club, I was a bit more comfortable in selection. I knew for sure you'll be selected if you show up consistently, and I'm a consistent guy. I'm not the person who's going to train once a month, twice a month and demand me on the team. No, I'll show up for every session. I'll be on time. It's just who I am. So the hardest part about blending in is just the intensity, but I'm sure with time it's something I'll pick up most definitely. I've been having discussions with some players. I've been having discussions, people that I talk with mostly, like Chisiga. I've talked to Chisiga a lot about rugby, also about non-rugby related things. He's a farmer, and that's not something that I find very inspiring because I want to venture into that later on in life. I've had discussions with Roy and Sydney that keep asking me when I'm dropping a kid. They keep asking me when I'm dropping them a nephew or a niece. And it's a joke. I keep telling them, you know, Sydney, it's ironic that now he's the first father amongst us, but it's something he keeps poking me about. I'm like, bro, chill. This is not happening anytime soon. What's interesting is I was unveiled with 3 other players. Uncle Jessa, Carl, who was at Ntare, and Daniel Musyoka. Daniel Musyoka is a brother to me. We left Rhinos together, we came here together. As we're unveiling, we walk out of the tunnel with these boys. First of all, it was very interesting that I'm going to see the people who I was going to play with. First of all, Uncle Jesse, I've seen the damage you can do. He's a wrecking ball. And Daniel and Carl, brilliant players. I've trained with them here already. Walking out of the tunnel with them, it's responsibility, it's pop responsibility. It's what I interpreted from it. And I really just can't wait to get in a fold with them. Yesterday when I was playing as a Pirate, when I was playing Buffaloes as a Pirate, first of all, it was my debut. And I won't lie, Buffaloes brought it in the second half. The fans are just wow. So I had the fans first when I was going to warm up. So Coach Byron told us to go warm up, and I was at the front of the subs running to the warm up area. And the fans, like, I was running with 7 other guys and I was just hearing my name. So it was ecstatic because I looked there and they were actually chanting, cheering me on, and it felt really nice. It felt really good. So yes, it does have an impact. It's one of the reasons as I'm entering the game, I'm thinking, this could go wrong. Because on top of playing for myself, I don't want to come out of the game and look like I didn't give it my all. I want to lose or win, knowing that I gave it my all.
Guys, remember, pressure tests the player's skills, isn't it? Yeah. So you want those guys to start thinking about their ability to pass the ball, to step, to do all these things. Is that clear? Yeah. So can we do that in the second half again at a higher tempo? Yeah. Is that possible? Yeah. Is that possible, guys? Yeah. 40 minutes, boys. Yeah. Nothing changes. Yeah. Is that clear? Yeah. Cheers. Pirates, Paisa. Rest. Asusa. 3, 2, 1, Pirates!
The person I was getting in to replace, Pancho, Mula, had caused so much damage on the Buffaloes team. Like, he carried the ball like a macho man. And I came to feel big boots. So now I'm entering the pitch. First of all, the tempo is had dropped a bit. It had started raining. It was just comedy. So I was only thinking, yo, this could go really wrong. When I was playing at my former club, I would play a big team with those butterflies, but I knew there are people I know if I'm playing with, I'm good. We'll find a way to hack this. So when I was entering the pitch, I had that same feeling, but I'm entering a pitch where Sydney is on, I'm entering a pitch where Amasa is on, I'm entering a pitch where Haruna is on. So I was like, you know what, just do your job, breathe. When I got in, we had the ball. It was a line out. And immediately, the Nkore called, the play he called for the line out was a play that involved me. And he said, no, you have to touch the ball. And I was shocked because it felt very considerate. It felt like, yeah, these guys are trying to put me on. They're trying to put me on. So I was like, hey, sure. The ball came, I held the ball, and it was actually also very interesting. It was also a very interesting feeling because I held the ball, it was wet, I held it and I didn't knock on, and then all the butterflies just disappeared. I didn't feel like I played to my best. Not because of the time I was given, because the short time I was on a pitch felt really long, like I've just told you. So I got ample minutes, but I didn't use them as I wanted to. I love to play rugby. I don't score much. I don't know. I've tried. I'm not slow. I'm not weak, but I don't score much. But what I know I can do is assist people. I know I can get people over the line. So I wanted to do that, but I didn't. And I had the opportunity like twice. So I have myself to blame for that. But on a scale, it wasn't bad because I held my ground, I defended, I wasn't beaten. And yeah, I played with my team. So I dedicate this debut to, there's 3 boys in my life. They probably don't know it, but they pushed me, especially in the space of rugby. They pushed me to do better, to be better. One of them is Daniel, who I walked out with in the tunnel on unveiling. So there's Daniel, there's Donald, my brother. That's top of the list actually. And then I have a nephew, it's called Castro. So they play rugby, all of them play rugby as well. Daniel was featured in the under 20. Donald, well, he's not around right now, but I'm sure he would have made the cut. Castro, I'm sure you guys are going to see Castro soon. The one thing I would want the people to remember about my debut is it's not even about like playing. It's the fact that I debuted for Pirates. In the next 3 years, in the next 5 years or so, I want to be a player you can put the load on and trust to carry it.